Hi, I'm Mike Perkins from Timber Freak Game Calls in Leslie, Michigan. I'm here today to just kind of show you what kind of calls we make, what goes into these calls. In my shop, everything that comes out of here, every deer call, predator call, turkey call, etc., every call that comes out of my shop is something that I've personally touched, turned on the lathe, sanded, done the finished work, and glued in all the internals with turkey call say. So every call that goes out of here is something that's special, and I always tell people that the calls that we sell it'll be the last call that you buy, because I stand behind the product, and if something should ever happen to one of these calls, you can send it back and we'll retune them, or we'll replace the call if we have to. So I guarantee these calls to help enhance your hunt. Just to give you an idea of what our deer calls are, this happens to be a more exotic piece. This is black ash burl that's been stabilized and dyed, and this is considered the all wood grunt. The mouthpiece comes off just like this, like it would with a lot of other grunt calls on the market, and it's fully adjustable with the O-ring here up and down the tone board. There's 5 different settings for whatever you are wanting to use the call for. We'll go all the way up to the top here, and I'll show you, kind of give you an idea of what the all-wood grunt sounds like. And then we can take that down to a fawn bawl, which will be similar to the can calls that you've heard in the past. And we'll show you what that sounds like. And I'm just barely breathing into that call. I'm not putting a whole lot of air into it. Let me show you one of our tube calls. This is my personal call that I've been using for about 2.5 years now. This call has the expandable tube on it. It's built the same way as the all-wood grunt. You still have the adjustable tone board here, just like you do on the other. The mouthpiece slips right on there, and you're going to get a lot deeper gurgly grunt out of this one because of the expandable tube that we have here. And it's really easy to get that clicking sound out of these calls too, if you want. The way we have these set up with our inserts here, you can just put a little bit of air in there. It takes just a little bit of practice, but you can get that clicking out of there too. So when you do that, the reed is just striking once there. But that's our grunt tube call. We also do turkey calls. We do a variety of calls, but our main focus is deer, predator, and turkey. And we'll show you. This is what we've done here. This is a piece of maple burl, and we've got a glass soundboard in there with our Timber Freak Game Calls logo. And I'll just kind of give you an idea what this glass call here sounds like. This is a slate call here, so it's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you what this one sounds like. So that's a slate turkey call. And the last two we'll show you here real quick these are predator calls. This is a hybrid piece of buckeye burl here. And we'll kind of show you what this one sounds like. There's going to be 2 slightly a little bit different tones in here. One's double reed and one's single. You can start off soft with these, and if you put the pressure to it, it really gets a little more gnarly. You can hear the difference with this one. That's your double reed there. But like I said, we do a variety of calls. We also do waterfowl calls. But our biggest thing here is I make about 1,000 calls a year. We don't do any CNC machine work here. We don't have anything that's being mass produced or has rubber components or plastic components or anything like that. Everything is handmade on a lathe right here in the shop by myself. These turkey calls are drilled by myself, we just when we started this company, we wanted to pass along a product to our customers that our customers can pass along to their family. We've also done things like folks will have fence posts sent in from their family farms, and we've cut calls out of fence posts or old cherry boards that have come out of homes and stuff like that are sentimental pieces to people. We've done projects like that too. So, but that's pretty much the history behind Timber Freak game calls. It's truly, every call that comes out of here is one of a kind. Nothing is machine. Okay, so here we are in the shop. What we've done is we've got a blank in that we're going to make a call out of, and the first step is to obviously drill the blank here so we can put it on the lathe and turn it. So we're going to go ahead and start drilling the blank here. Okay, so we've drilled the blank. Now we've got the blank mounted on the lathe here, and we're going to start turning a deer call barrel, all wood deer call barrel. Okay, so here we are at the last step of building a grunt call. So we've drilled the call, the blank, we've turned the call on the lathe, we've sanded it, and now we're getting ready to apply the finish work here. And what we'll do is take our secret recipe finish here, and we'll just dip the call in there just like that. Pull it out and let it drip for just a second here. You can see how that finish, I mean, this is just plain maple here, and it really, that finish really brings the grain out. And then what I would do is I'd actually do this indoors in the house. I would take and hang this up like that. Just because it's a little, the humidity is a little bit different in there, and they dry a lot better. So, but that would be it.